ring in the new year right with the family night in. Fill the time with fun activities that brings everyone together. Christy Trudo it's not Christy, it's Cindy Trudo. She's here to share some activities, 5 activities that will make staying home the best way to celebrate. Cindy, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you
I'm
for
so
having
excited.
me.
You can just see all the fun activities she has here. And I understand you had a tradition that came about.
Well, we used to try to go out and have a night out and make it kind of fun. But it got to be where it was hard to find a bowling lane. It was hard. The lines are so long that it just took away from the fun. And so we decided to create a night in. And so these are some ideas we've found through the years that our kids have liked, and it's had some impact for the night. Memorable.
I'm a fan of the night in, and who wants to be out on that night? It's too crazy.
Not anymore.
Okay, so let's jump right in, because this is obviously getting everyone's attention. What is this clock all about?
So this is a download I have, and what you do is you take a turn. All your family can take a turn changing the hour, and then on the hour you pop a balloon.
Okay, so what time do we have to start this?
Well, so a lot of times we don't start till dinner time.
Okay.
And then we'll just let people pop.
Okay, you're like, go
back
ahead.
to back.
Go ahead. Okay, so I'm gonna try it.
Yeah,
So
try
if it's
it.
my turn and I'm like,
Let's
1
do
o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Okay. Oh,
There you
and then
go.
it adds some like festivity.
Yes, it's got a little confetti. You might be vacuuming up for a while.
And it's something younger kids for sure will be counting down,
Yes.
like when do they get to pop a balloon?
That's right. When is it my turn? And we have a lot of boys, and so they get real creative of how they pop. Swords, fire. You know,
Whatever
they've
works.
tried it all.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, and then this one is a little more mindful,
Yes.
I guess. What are we talking about over here?
Well, this is just some things to fill out, and these also are digital downloads, and Etsy has lots of these to choose from as well. But the reason I love this is because I'm not a great journal keeper.
Me neither.
But I have kind of curated a lot of questions that really is like a time capsule of the year. And so when you take your time and are thoughtful about these questions, it really is a snapshot of a year. And it's memorable. And then we like to put a picture of all our people each year in the bag, and so they can look at it. And we just kind of keep track of what we did and what's in the packet.
Way.
But yeah, it's a kind of a fun way. And I just leave those out. Sometimes my older kids will take them to their apartment or wherever, finish them and bring them back. But then I try to just keep them kind of organized.
People for sure love looking through these.
Yeah, wouldn't you love to have your grandparents like what they did in 1957, you know?
And their
like I would love it.
I love that too. And you're a woman after my own heart because I'm a crafter.
Yes.
And you always like to do a craft.
Yes. Well, I think you just want to do all those sensory things. You know, what are you seeing? What are you touching, feeling, all of that. And
so what's your favorite thing?
So we pick a word of the year, and I try to keep this in mind. If I want the tradition to be important to my kids, it has to be important to me.
Okay.
And so I take it pretty serious, and I try to start a couple weeks before and get them to be thinking of a word they want to really implement in their life that coming year. And so we choose the word, and then I just have several options. Through the years, we've just done little art palettes. They can draw it.
Like this is a little canvas.
Yeah, just a little canvas. There's leather. We've done this tool on leather. You have leather bracelets, and then just wood. And the craft stores just have lots of little projects already ready for you.
And so you incorporate different crafting styles too. So maybe when you're painting, when you're your
But I will say this has been the favorite.
And we're talking about a wood burning tool, basically. I've used these before. They're not hard, but there's a talent.
Yeah, it takes a little practice, and so we like to have one that's just practice where people.
So what happens is this gets really hot, and then you have all the different letters that you
these
screw
are
onto the top
and lowercase.
And so this time you're choosing these cute little boxes, valet cases, and you're helping me choose a word here. Hop.
Yeah,
I'm going to make it hope.
Hope. Yep.
Okay, so you got to make sure it goes the right way.
Yes.
So the E. And then how much pressure?
You want to put it down and then kind of wiggle it all the way around, because you want it to, and the longer you leave it, the darker it is.
Yeah, because mine got really dark.
And this was hotter, because so it didn't show it as much on those. But the longer, and you can go back and put it back on, and then this is a reminder for them to have in their bedroom or wherever, can be on the wall or on their dresser. to just so they don't forget and they think about it.
Yeah, and it would be fun too to put the year on there too,
Yeah,
because they're going to
totally.
collect these over the years, right?
Yep.
All their different art pieces.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, this next one I'm going to do with my family this year.
This
Explain.
one's fun. Okay, so this is called wish paper. And so what you do is everybody gets a piece of paper and they write, with a pencil I think is the best idea. You write a wish or two for the new year.
Okay, but this isn't normal paper.
No, this is, I think it's rice paper.
And where did you source this?
So this is a little trickier, but it is on, if you just Google
Online.
wish paper,
Okay.
you should be able to find it. But we are also starting to carry it because on our website,
So many
because
people.
it's so hard to find.
Okay, it's really thin. It almost feels like a dryer sheet.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Okay, so write on it with pencil.
And there's a trick. You kind of want to give it some structure, so you kind of wad it up just to give it, because you want it to stand up.
Okay.
So we're going to make a little tube here.
And your little wish is going to be written on there.
Yep, wish is on there, and then you want to set it on your paper, and then you just light the top. And then if it flies up, your wish will come true.
Ooh, I'm scared. Okay, let's see if it works.
Okay, you can.
Okay, let go.
There we go. Let's see. Is it going to work?
Okay.
Hey.
Ooh, it's like a little magic
Yeah.
trick too.
So your wish will come true this
Oh
year.
yay! I will get my wish.
And sometimes kids get really sad if theirs doesn't go
Yeah.
up. So have extra.
Well, like,
I'm
we
trying.
do. We'll try number 2.
Yeah, totally.
And lastly, I love you have this printable that people can print out, and you're saying this becomes a gathering place.
Absolutely. And
Coloring.
honestly, I think adult coloring has had its moment, but I think group coloring, family coloring needs its moment. And it's just fun. We put it out on the table. It's kind of when they feel like it, do it. But what I love most, it's not digital, and we're actually having a conversation and working on a project together. And so we've just kind of curated, oh, it came
Our
down.
wish is coming down.
There's your wish. So we've just kind of curated fun things to color, age appropriate, and we have a few of these, but you can also find these on Etsy.
It's 2 o'clock. No, that's so fun. And you say, where do you put this like on a table, just
Yes,
so
and-
everyone can gather around?
Right, and so you'll want to make it age appropriate. If you have littles, you'll want to do crayons. If you are doing the markers, which is more fun for older people, you'll just want to put some kind of poster board on the back so it doesn't bleed through. But it's
I
lots
love
of fun.
anything that will bring people, get
That's
them off
right.
their phones for a minute,
Yeah.
get them together.
It's
and
great
get
for
creative.
parties too, cousin
Yeah.
parties, grandparents' house, where you need some kind of activity to kind of get it going, and or if people get restless, it's just a good one to have out.
Cindy, you have brought us so many great ideas. I'm incorporating some of these this
I
year.
love it.
I mean, because they're not hard and you can do them quickly.
Yeah,
so.
and that's the point.
And you have the printables on your website. Tell us where to connect.
So www.mindfulintentions.studio, and then we have an Instagram with the same handle.
Okay, and we'll link you there from our website. So thanks so much, Cindy.
Thanks for having me.